finna slide me that sports slash hip hop. I know it's been a minute since I've been on here about anything, but I'm finally back on the music tip. I decided I'm doing a review on NBA YoungBoy's new album, Sincerely Kentrell. I kept on hearing a lot of good stuff about him. I'm not a big NBA YoungBoy fan, but I kept on hearing a lot of good stuff about his album, so I had to check it out and listen to him. So I listened to it 3 days ago, finally analyzed it, decided to do a video on it, and my take on it. Wow, definitely a very, very good album. I can see why today he finally took the number one spot from Drake. This album is definitely good. It's phenomenal. Like, wow, like this man is really, really talented, NBA YoungBoy. Like, if he's able to stay out of jail and like get his life together and keep a clean record, man, the sky's the limit for this man. Cause for this album to be so good and just him on it, the whole all 21 songs, I should say, I think 21 songs on the album, for it just to be him on here and him just rapping, it's just like wow, it's definitely for this for him to do this definitely makes this definitely a great, not gonna say great, but definitely a good album. Like wow, I put it up. I'm not saying it's better than Drake and Kanye's album, but it's definitely up there with how good this album is. Cause I barely had any skips on there. Like I barely skipped on this album at all. I had a couple of skips on these Drake and Kanye's album, but this album I barely skipped. It was like he was telling a story that I feel like I was able to go each song all the way through. Like he's more vulnerable on this album, telling about his life stories, relationships, everything he's going through. It's just wow, like a good album. You should definitely anybody. I would recommend this for you. You want to hear some good music? NBA Youngboy, I'm definitely sure. Like I said, they call him like the new Boosie. Like I said, I feel like if Boosie didn't get locked up, not to say Boosie's not big now, but I feel like Boosie would have been bigger if he never got locked up or anything. But NBA Youngboy is able to stay out of jail and not ever get caught up, not have to do hard time or anything like that. I believe he gets out, he can definitely be that dude. Definitely one of the big rappers in Louisiana. I'm not gonna say he's gonna be bigger than Wayne, but he'll be up there as being a big rapper out of Louisiana if he definitely is able to stay out of jail. Because this man is talented. Like this album, I enjoyed. I guess I didn't have no expectation for it. That's why I loved it so much. And I was like, wow, he really is talented, really good. I knew I read something, an article about 21/7 saying the reason why nobody's working with me, young boy, because everybody knows about the Quanah Ronald situation. You know, Quanah Ronald was NBA Youngboy's artist, and about him and King Von getting into it. And Quanah Ronald's man's responsible is still in jail now for killing King Von. You know, everybody know King Von, that was Lil Durk homeboy from day one, his day one partner. So Lil Durk obviously is a bigger, more hotter artist than NBA Youngboy is, and you know King Von was a hotter rapper as well than Quanah Rondo. So I feel like that's what 21/7 said. A lot of people not working with NBA Youngboy off of the strength of Lil Durk because the loyalty towards Lil Durk because Quanah Rondo was NBA Youngboy's artist. So that does make a little sense. That's understandable. You know, people want to play both sides. People kind of choose Lil Durk because Lil Durk is the hotter rapper. Because like Lil Durk was on both Kanye and Drake's album. So yeah, but like wow, but like NBA Youngboy still does phenomenal, great job on his album for him to be just him by himself. I ain't gonna say it's a great album, but it's definitely good. It's his best work I've heard. Like I've heard a couple of Emmy Youngboy songs, but I never heard an album all the way through. This is one where I'm like, wow, this is definitely his best work. He definitely like does his thing with his album. Like you'll love it. The main two songs that stand out for me. I like a lot of the songs equally the same, but the main two songs that stand out for me is always three songs. I would say I Can't Take It Back and Bad Morning, and my favorite song, probably number one, Toxic Punk. Those are like my three favorite songs out. Toxic Punk has that beat, that style that I like. That you know, I don't know what you call that kind of beat, kind of style I like about that song. Just the energy and the flow of the song, which I like. Toxic Punk so much. Bad Morning is more of a motivational song. How he talks about his lifestyle, everything he's been through. That's a more motivational song. I Can't Take It Back is the exact same way as well. Definitely another song that's a good motivational song. Make you feel like that energy you feel. That's why I feel about certain kind of artists. I mean, Youngboy's not lyrical. He's not the most lyrical rapper, not that. But when you feel their music, that's one thing about Pac. Pac, you can always feel his music, feel his energy. He wasn't the best lyricist or anything like that, but you could feel his music, feel his energy on the song, and feel the words he was saying. That's all I'm Youngboy doing. The words he spent on true words, he just feel his energy and feel his pain in these songs, and just that's what made me love his album so much. That's why I'm listening to a couple more songs from his album each day because I'm like, wow, it's definitely he definitely does his thing on this. Good work, man. Definitely a good job by him and Youngboy on this album. So, Cecilia Kentrell, I definitely get this like pretty much 8 out of 10. I put it up there with the Drake and Kanye's and the J. Cole's. It's probably like I think this moves all the way up to top four. I think I like his album better than Tyler Creator's album. No, don't pun intended. Don't give me that. People gonna come in again. I like this album probably. I wouldn't say it's better than Nas' album, but like just the feel of the songs, I say. But I wouldn't say it's better album than Nas at all. But just a couple of songs I like more better than what Nas had on his album. But definitely like probably even Youngboy probably my top 4, top 5 albums I heard so far this year. I still think the number 1 album I listened to so far this year is J. Cole's for sure. Second probably Drake. Third probably Kanye. 4, like I said, is up there with YoungBoy, probably Nas, and probably Tyler Creator. That's it's like 4 with them. All them guys fighting for that 4th spot. But I already said my top 3. I always said Kanye, Drake, and J. Cole my top 3 albums I heard so far this year. But yeah, like NBA YoungBoy, he definitely surprised me with this. Like I'm gonna keep on saying it. Like he did a good job of that. Like I said, if he can stay clean and stay out of jail, like he's definitely gonna be up there as one of the goats from Louisiana. If he's able to get his stuff in his life to get everything he has going on. So this is my album on Sincerely Kentrell. My next review is probably gonna be come out later on probably tomorrow night. I'm gonna do NFL week recap like I've been doing. Then gonna do a review on Meek Mill's new album. I haven't listened to that yet. I'm gonna listen to that probably tomorrow night or something like that, and do my review on that as well on Meek Mill's album. So y'all stay tuned for that. But this is Slide Media Sports / Hip Hop. This is my review on Sincerely Kentrell. So y'all have a good night and be blessed.